salve a tutti amici del bunker, qui è John Riddle che vi parla. Oggi siamo nella seconda parte del primo episodio di Batman The Telltale Series e senza perderci in chiacchiere vi lascio subito al video.
It's me.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with break-in and entry incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after
Salve chi sono stati catturati e questi 5 malviventi.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really
Uno
after.
ce lo siamo rubati noi, giustamente. E il compenso per aver salvato la città ci sta. Ah, finalmente ci possiamo muovere. Ok, andiamo a vedere il drive di informazioni.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Chissà che contiene all'interno, tra parentesi. Ok, analizziamolo. Ok, quindi lo dobbiamo mettere qui dentro.
Let's find out what was so important.
E probabilmente informazioni, di solito sono la cosa da proteggere di più.
Encrypted.
Giustamente, è giusto comunque.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie
Alla faccia
theatre.
comunque.
And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave,
Beh, in
in
realtà
front
sto
of a computer.
lavorando.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
Ci vorrà un po' di tempo
What
secondo
are we
me
looking
per...
at?
Let me try a different angle.
Vabbè, ma che figo però! Tutta la mappa della città questa. Ok, vediamo se c'è qualcosa di interessante.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Può anche darsi, ma non credo sia il
Can't make
punto
sense of it
di
yet. There's
di
still
questo
plenty
piccolo
of files to
drive.
decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Finalmente.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's
Ma
stellar
infatti è
reputation.
così. Già
When it
di per sé
still had
Gotham
one.
è messa
It can
bene
again,
appunto.
Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Sì, certo.
I'll
Solo
check
di
the codex.
passaggio. Troviamo il codex. Codex, vediamo. La donna gatta.
Found her.
Ok.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
It's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Credo che
Miss
non gliela
Vale
andrà a
noticed
dire
your injuries, so
personalmente.
did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Sono sicuro che sarebbe più gentile di me.
And worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Oh,
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches,
Vabbè,
arms
tutte cose
dealing,
normali,
prison
insomma,
stints.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Non penso sia
You
una
think he might know
coincidenza.
something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it was the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
Beh, non per questo siamo i migliori detective del
When you
mondo.
see
alla
what's
fine.
become of his park, I think you will.
Vabbè, dai, andiamolo a trovare questo parco. Cosa potrà mai succedere?
Where are you, Oz?
Ok, possiamo di nuovo esplorare. E vediamo. I graffiti, guardiamoli. Ah, proprio letteralmente guardiamoli, non nemmeno li commentiamo. Proprio, ok, va bene, va bene. E no, volevo leggere il quotidiano. E io ora torno indietro. Voglio leggere il quotidiano. Che tra Renzi nemmeno appare nel filmato, però vabbè. Vediamo. Parla delle nostre vicende con Falcone, immagino. Vediamo, senza tetto. Esamina. Facciamo. Poverino, purtroppo non è così. Dai soldi.
Thank you, sir.
Con tutti i soldi che abbiamo gli avremmo potuto comprare una casa, sto povero barbone. Vediamo il bidone incendiato. Scaliamoci un po'. Che ancora non abbiamo la tuta, siamo un po' orfanicello. La tuta c'ha invece il sistema di riscaldamento interno che ci tiene al caldo durante le notti d'inverno.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Carrello della spesa. Rubiamolo, dai. Che cacchio ci fa un carrello della spesa qui, poi vorrei sapere. Due carrelli della spesa. Un uomo che fuma.
Hey, beat it.
Vabbè, ok, volevo solo salutare però, non ti cazzare. Vediamo i soliti graffiti che sicuramente guarderei e basta senza commentare. Sì. Ma dove sono i graffiti? Non ci sono graffiti. Placca. Vediamo. Parco Cobelco.
It isn't what it used to be.
Ora è un vecchiero di immondizia. E non solo la spazzatura, ma anche i criminali. Vediamo il bus. Questo come solito ogni bus sarà un'entrata segreta per qualcosa.
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
E ti consiglio di andare
You heard it,
via.
man.
Perché ti fai
You're
male.
making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. Next one kills you. And then
Sì, non penso.
Gentlemen!
Ah, eccolo Oz.
keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
A moment! Come here. Think that'll do? Stay down!
Forte.
This used to be a nice place. No lads like you don't belong.
Mi sa che non ci infastidirà
This is
più.
my park! Mine! You hear that?
Testata che gli ha tirato con la stava.
Hey, Bruce, you've got a little,
Mi sa che anche tu sei
good as new.
un po' sporco, poco poco.
Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubbish
A volte è
situation
meglio
here.
anche stare
Place is
zitti.
a dump. It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
È una storia un po' triste, no?
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round the world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned.
Leggermente però,
Things are
non...
going to be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door, and I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Una delle miriadi di auto, vorrei dire. E vabbè, un po' più costosa
Mr.
l'auto.
Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
Morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. No, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
Sì, questo ospedale
My
è
parents
grande.
loved Gotham. They invested
grande.
their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask.
Ironico.
It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Quando siete in una situazione spinosa e volete far aprire qualcosa,
With this
ricordatevi sempre
facility,
di tirare giù la
our next
depressione.
mayor, we change Gotham.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm, sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Uno dei
Mr. Wayne,
7.000.
Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
Harvey is the one who invited him.
Bruce?
Personally, I would never welcome that man into my home. Anyone else have a question?
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day.
Impossibile.
The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
My parents were entrepreneurs, philanthropists, not common criminals. It's absurd.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
Cosa?
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
There's gotta be a mistake.
That's what we're here to find out. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe you did.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own.
Appunto, vorrei sapere chi l'ha autorizzato.
Extensive.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid
Dall'alto.
warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this
Il
himself.
sindaco. Vabbè, sappiamo già che è
As long as he's
corrotto.
mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Vabbè, a parte la Batcaverna, alla fine non ho nulla da nascondere. Che hanno distrutto? No, però. Non li picchiamo tutti, però, eh. Si può fare una cosa del genere.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Se il sindaco è corrotto.
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't
Appunto, ci deve essere qualcuno
magically
dietro.
appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list.
Ma il mondo non è sempre rose e fiori, appunto.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We have never had and never will have connections to organized crime.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Sempre meglio tenere amici
You're
in
gonna
posti che
beat
possono
this,
esserci
Bruce.
utili.
The Waynes always come out on top.
E i giornalisti
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
possono sempre essere utili, come la signorina Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
È proprio quello che faremo. Allora ragazzi, il video può finire qui, non dimenticatevi di iscrivervi e attivare la campanella per non perdervi nessun video, lasciate un mi piace, condividete e ci vediamo nella prossima parte. Ciao a tutti.